Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We're Only Gonna Do This Once.
Hello, everybody. welcome to another episode of We're Only Gonna Do This Once.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We're Only Gonna Do This Once. Rolls me.
All right, ready, everybody?
1, 2, 3.
Sorry, what's your name, by the way? Oh, okay, that's nice to meet you. I'm
And then I give a wink to the camera as like I'm telling knock jokes. Knock.
No, Forrest. No, I'm tired.
Oh my god.
It's haha, very funny.
Light stick who? I have a light stick.
Hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. Hi, I am Erin. And
I'm Reed.
And welcome to our show, where each episode we highlight a different indie tabletop game. This week we are playing Squeakeasy, a game about rodents who are also rum runners by Caro A. I think that is how we pronounce that name. And we are only going to do this once. So give me just 1 second. I want to make sure I have all my notes in order. Amazing. Okay, so tonight I am going to be the game master. I am one half of WOGDTO, and these are our wonderful players. We have Reed, who is the other half of WOGDTO, Daniel, and also Brenden, and we are so stoked to play this game tonight. We're gonna start with some quick introductions. So Reed, would you take it away?
Absolutely. Hello, everybody. My name is Reed. I use they, she pronouns. And like Erin said, I'm the other half of We're Only Gonna Do This Once. Thank you so much for being here. We're so excited. You can find me on TikTok at DND5E. A great username. It's so fun to have it. And yeah, that's really where you can mostly find me on the interwebs. Tonight, I'm going to be playing a character named Danielle Ratcliffe. She uses she, her pronouns. She is an entertainer at the Squeakeasy. She's a lab rat, so she ran away from a life of being tested on to join everybody at the bar. I know. Oh, it's so dramatic. She's got dark gray fur, like super puffy cheeks, and then large black beady eyes. And yeah, she's been working at this bar since about when it opened. Co-workers with Calvin or Vinny, and has not yet met Harvey, but they will meet soon. And yeah, that's me.
Awesome, great. Would you like to introduce yourself, Daniel?
Sure. Like Erin said, my name is Daniel. I'm one half of the Arcane Wares team. You can follow us at Arcane Wares on Instagram or any other social. We're a streetwear apparel company for D&D fantasy-inspired clothing. So you can follow me there. Thank you. Tonight I am playing Calvin Hillfarm, and he is a country mouse. But he's made his way to the big city, and he's working as a bartender at our speakeasy. And he is friends with Danielle. He also has not yet Harvey, but I'm sure it's going to be a good friendship.
Amazing. Awesome. And Brenden, go for it.
So yes, I am Brenden. I use he, him pronouns, and I am playing Harvey Rodent, because, okay. And I'm playing the role as a messenger. I'm a street rat, so I've been living on the street basically my whole life. And I have just, been making it here and there, and I finally got the cheese. Is that what it is? To got the courage to go into the speakeasy and confront everybody in there and maybe try to make a life for myself there. And my look, I basically imagine Remy from Ratatouille, but with black fur and like a white stripe down the back.
Ooh.
Incredible.
Laser
Stylish.
stripe.
Mhm.
Very, very handsome. Love it.
I
It's always
know.
the slick back of the light, right? Just like incredible. Awesome. So I will be leaving the information for this game in the description and such, and when we upload to YouTube as well, in case you would like to check out this amazing game. If you would like to read the instructions and rules and such, I will let you do that yourself. They're a little bit complicated, but we will be writing this together tonight. So we're going to just dive right into it. Is everybody ready?
I am ready,
Yeah.
Freddy.
Let's
Awesome.
go.
Sweet. All right. Let me get my nice fancy printed script out. So, the Scrappy Squeaker is the name of our Squeakeasy this evening. They are known for good food and a prime business location in the heart of New Rodent City, or the Big Cheese, as the locals call it. Run by the ever-fabulous and innovative Dorothy Havardi, better known to the regulars as Ms. Dottie. Recently, the Scrappy Squeaker has maxed out their storage space with the bubbling popularity of their location during this Prohibition era. Ms. Dottie's Uncle Mac has offered to lend a hand in the most tricky of situations and is allowing her to use his hidden moonshine distillery for the overflow. Lately, Ms. Dottie has heard through her business pals that Peck Peck and his goons are after the key and location of Uncle Mac's hidden moonshine distillery. It's up to you to stop these bad guys and put an end to the Pigeon Gang for good. Now, we open on a particularly busy Friday night at the Scrappy Squeaker. Jazzy tunes are being sung by the handsome crooner and his band, Frankie Swiss and the Gouda Boys. Nearly all of the tables and chairs are filled at the Uptown Bar as 9 p.m. rolls around. Low light from the hanging chandeliers and candles on their sconces give glow to the crowd of socialites, locals, and other tourists and passerbys in for a night of illegal participation. It had been nearly 3 years since the start of the Prohibition, and the Scrappy Squeaker managed to glide to the top of the charts in happening places to be for those who didn't care too much for the law. The front of the building went under the guise of Dottie's Delicatessen, with a true business of meats and cheeses and other edible wares for sale during daylight hours. But come night, by walking to the Icebox and giving the right password of the evening would lead you to this hidden lounge. We open on the lovely Calvin standing behind the bar, busy and pouring drinks of giggle water and the likes. Danielle is gracefully lounged on one of the bar stools, gladly accepting free drinks from suitors around the room. And we have our lovely Harvey, whose first time it is coming into Ms. Dottie's establishment, perfectly primed and polished, ready to experience what this place has to offer. What is it that you all are doing?
I mean, I am going straight up to the bar because I wanna go grab a drink first, definitely.
Incredible, absolutely.
Calvin's definitely up behind the bar, mixing drinks, serving people.
Danielle dramatically leaning across the bar with like the martini in hand. It's just ranting to Calvin over and over again. Just, Vinny, you don't think he's better than me, right?
He's not. I mean, he's definitely slapping tonight, but Danielle, you've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, okay. Well, you know me. I worry sometimes. I just like to hear how great and beautiful and talented and lovely and incredible.
Well, hey there. How's it going?
How's it going there, Big Six? What can I get you?
It's going wonderful. Can I have a... can my character have a gin, please?
Absolutely. We just got in a nice assortment. I'll mix you something up. Just want it straight or on the rocks?
What do you think, miss? Do you think I should get it straight or on the rocks?
Yeah, we don't keep anything straight around here.
I'll
the
get it
rocks,
with rocks then.
As you say this, Ms. Dottie in her luxurious faux fur coat and bedazzled red beret, her I almost said face. No. Muzzle
Out?
is decked out with red lips, blue eyeshadow all the way up to where her eyebrows would be, except her eyebrows are now here for drama, of course. Cheeks just rosy red. And of course, everyone is looking over at her, waving, "Hello, Dottie. Oh, it's so great to see you, Miss Dottie. I'm so happy that you're here tonight." And of course, she indulges them all. She comes up to the bar and sits beside Harvey and Danielle and looks over at Vinny. "Well, it's so good to see you're all doing so well. Oh, and Harvey, darling, it's so good to see you in my fine establishment."
Hey, Miss Dottie. How are you doing?
"Oh, well, just wonderful. But when am I not? When am I not?"
Oh, of course, right. I mean, you look wonderful tonight. Yeah.
"Well, it's been great speaking with you. Vinny, dear, could you meet me at the other end of the bar, just quickly? Won't take but 1 minute."
Yes, just a second, boss. Here you go, sir. Here's your gin on the
Oh,
rocks.
thank you. See you later, Miss Dottie.
Bye, Dottie.
Goodbye. And she slides to the end of the bar and lifts up the side piece and waits for Vinny to approach her.
Yeah, so Vinny would head down there.
With me. Do you think she hates me?
Honestly, I thought the same exact thing.
Okay. So I don't think she-
Right.
Vinny goes down and meets her.
Vinny, dear, here's the thing. You know those unsavory bird types? Well, there's a couple in the bar tonight. Would you keep an eye on them for me?
Sure thing, boss. Can I get you anything to drink?
I shouldn't. I know Uncle was to stop by in a little while, and I'd like to stay as fresh and sober as possible. But after that, just keep them coming.
Sure thing, boss.
Excellent. And she glides out into the sea of people to greet them and be the immaculate hostess that she is.
Bye, Miss Dottie.
As time passes and you all kind of get to know each other a little bit more, you see a very large, very burly looking brown mouse walk into the bar. He has a nice pressed vest and a good newspaper boy cap on his head, but he looks a bit older. He has a very fine black mustache down to here. And Vinny, you would know this to be Uncle Mac. And he looks around a little bit dazed, a little confused. Would you like to do anything?
Yeah, Vinny would probably call out to him. Yeah, can I help you, Uncle Mac?
"Oh, Vinny, you're looking very nice this evening.
Oh, thank you. You are too.
Where is that Dottie?"
You know, I think she just went out back. She's looking for you. But can I get you anything to drink while you wait?
"Oh, you wouldn't happen to have any of my own moonshine, would you?"
Of course we do. You want it on the rocks? You want it straight? How
Give
do you
it to
want
me
it?
straight, right into the glass, please,
Ooh.
Vinny.
I'll get that for you. Just a second. Give me 2 shakes.
Wonderful.
Vinny will hurry back behind the bar and start mixing that up or getting it for him.
Amazing, excellent. At this point, Miss Dottie comes in and she sees Uncle Mac across the room and oh, okay. And she kind of sweeps over to him and pulls him to one corner of the room. When you head back towards Uncle Mac, you hear a little bit of a tense conversation happening. It doesn't seem to be potentially ill-willed or anything like that, but it does seem a bit more serious than you're used to seeing them talk to each other. Do you try to listen in, or are you just backing away?
Yeah, can I try to listen in on that conversation?
Yeah, let's go with, give me a scout check.
First roll of the night, everybody.
First roll. Okay, this is not something I'm great at. I get 3 dice for this, I think,
Yes.
because I only have 3. So let's see how this goes. I got 2 2s and a 4, so I got 2 of a kind.
Okay, excellent. Let me just pull up my rules again. I believe that's a success, question mark?
It's a
These rules
partial
are a little bit
success.
funky, so give me a second. Oh no, my rules aren't coming up.
While you're figuring that out, can Danielle and I do some chatting?
Of course, absolutely.
Oh, so Miss, so what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, well, anything you'd like to buy me?
Oh, well, I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay.
Yes.
I like your style. What's your name again?
But my name is Harvey Rodent. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Danielle Ratcliffe, and I hold out my paw. Oh, thank you.
Yes.
You're fitting great around here. I like you already.
And I finish my drink.
Incredible.
Another one?
He's gone. The bartender's gone.
So did Vinny. Vinny's the only one there.
I'm just so
Really strong gin.
Okay, I believe that means it is a partial success. So thank you all for bearing with me. New game every week. It's a little bit hard to land all the time.
Right.
You know what? You're so familiar with Miss Donnie, and you've seen Uncle Mac several times, that you can pick up what they're saying and not necessarily make yourself too obvious. You pick up a couple of keywords. I wouldn't say that you heard the whole conversation, but you do get the vibe that they're making some sort of deal, and he's reluctant to give her something. And she kind of is trying to convince him one way or the other as you're listening in.
Good to know. Just hand Mac his drink, and here you go, sir.
Oh, well, thank you, Vinny. This is, I believe, about 2 years old. Is this infused with the mint and pineapple?
I believe so, sir. Yes.
Excellent choice. I knew you knew what I'd want. And he proceeds to drink the whole thing in one sip. He just pops it back and hands you the glass. One more.
I like that guy.
Absolutely, coming right up.
Excellent. And as you walk away, you manage to pick up other words like key, hidden, and distillery.
So as Vinny walks back to like get another drink, I go, Vinny, wait, what are they talking about over there?
You know, I'm not too sure. I got a little bit of it. I'm sorry. Who are you, sir?
Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Harvey.
Oh, we go way back 2 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Oh,
can I get another drink as well?
Sure. You sure? You have the gin, right?
Yes,
I'll
I did.
Get you another one.
And would the lady like one as well?
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Oh.
I'll make it 2 then. I'm Calvin, by the way. Calvin Hillfarm.
Nice to meet you, Calvin.
Nice to meet you too, Harvey. And then he'll give him the drinks. I gotta go, but I'll fill you in later, Danielle.
Okay.
And then he'll pour the other moonshine and take it back to Uncle Mac.
Uncle Mac gladly takes it, and he again just knocks it back and hands it to you as if it's just absolute water. There's no reaction. Doesn't even flare his nostrils, nothing. He just, thank you, Vinny. Appreciate it. I'll be on the road, but well, with this situation, and he looks over at Donnie, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's very much her air all the time, but a little bit more so in this situation. I'll be seeing you pretty soon, I'm sure. All right, well, have a good night. And he leaves. And Miss Donnie looks at you, and you can tell there's something a little bit off, but she's just, how's business tonight, Vinny?
It's good. Everything we're busy. Everybody's enjoying the food as usual, and the drinks. What can I say? The top notch. How are you doing,
No, my
boss?
Vinny. And she pinches your cheek a little bit. Such a charmer. Oh, wonderful. Well, here's the deal, Vinny. You know, we've been running out of space here. You know, things have
Yeah, it's
been
getting real cramped in the back.
quite popular. Well, you see, and she like looks around over her shoulders, and you see one of the bird folk eyeing you both up from across the room. You know what? Let's go behind the bar. Bit safer, a bit more private. And she leads you back towards the group at
He
the
follows.
end. You see, Vinny, Uncle Mac is, you know, he helps us to procure some of our finer moonshines. And he's willing to help us out with our little situation. You know, he's given me this key to his hidden moonshine distillery. But we need to find a way to get all of this extra liquor there without anyone getting in the way.
I see. And by anybody, is there anybody in particular you mean?
Well, my dear, I was thinking to hire perhaps a couple of people. That's the thing, though. I don't know who would be willing to take such a job.
I could do it.
Harvey, dear.
Yeah, yes.
Are you for hire?
Oh, yes, I am, Miss Dottie. Yes, I am.
Excellent, wonderful. So, it'll be Vinny and Harvey. Danielle, you're not working, are you?
I'm not, Miss Dottie.
Wonderful. You'll be the third edition. Perfect. Thank you so much, darling. I'll toss a couple extra coins in your paycheck this week.
Okay, thank you.
You're killing me.
Okay, thank you.
She looks at you all and goes, all right, well, I'll put the key in my back office. Just when you're done here for the night, just pick it up and there'll be a map on my desk as well. I'm off. And she glides back out to the floor to greet
Bye, Miss Dottie.
Good night, boss.
I stay smiling and waving until she's like out of sight, and I turn to Vinny and I go, I told you she hates me.
She doesn't hate you. She wouldn't keep you around for so long if she didn't like you. You'd be gone by now.
All right, well then I'm being replaced.
You're not being replaced. It's just she's moving you up. Look, she's trusting you on this job. That's a big deal. You see?
Okay. I'll believe
Trust
you for
me.
now.
I've been with Dottie forever. All right? And if there's one thing I know, it's the boss. She likes you. Don't worry about it.
All right. Thank you. And I've got one quick thing I got to take care of before we get a move on. And I place the empty glass down. And I want to go and try and sabotage Frankie Swiss's music set.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I love that.
Okay, if you would like to do that, are you going to be stealthing to do that, or you want to charm your way in?
I definitely charm my way in.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to have you do 2 checks. So
Okay.
to analyze the situation in front of you, go ahead and give me a study check to see how well you can identify this area and situation.
I get 5 dice for that.
Very good.
Okay, so I got a pair of 2s and a pair of 5s. So only 2 matching dice.
Okay, so in this situation, you have worked here for several years now. You're very familiar with the setup, but you are still unfamiliar with their particular setup just because they're brand new to this area and it's not your stuff. So you have a fair idea of maybe what they're carrying, what their extra stuff might be, and you're relatively friendly with Frankie and he's relatively friendly with you. What would you like to do to charm him or the bandmates?
So a part of me wants to, I want to walk up to like the drummer, right?
Sure.
And just like start distracting him so that he's late to the set, just so that they like look a little bit unprofessional in front of the boss.
Absolutely. Okay, so go ahead and give me a steer check.
5 dice. I got 3 6s.
3 6s. Awesome.
Wow.
So if I'm remembering correctly, for our audience, that means that it is a success and you do what you want and you did a good job doing it. So yes, you absolutely sidle up to the side of this this drummer and you see him kind of make eye contact with you as he's kind of warming up, and he just hi.
Hi. Come here often?
Hopefully more now.
Oh, wow. That's so interesting. Tell me more about that.
I work with Frankie. We got hired here. What's your name?
I'm Danny. It's a pleasure.
Danny. Oh, nice to meet you. You're pretty.
Oh, thank you, I know.
Wow. I like your whiskers.
Thanks. You want to touch them?
And you see his little furry cheeks go pink, and you succeed at making this drummer both offbeat and fully stop. He is just fully distracted and is kind of turned toward you, and Frankie scolds him and he goes, I'll talk to you after the set. Nice to meet you, Danny.
Looking
and he
forward
goes
to
back
it. And then I walk away and I walk back to the bar and I go, okay, I'm ready.
Miss Dottie noticed, and she is now like thinking poorly of them a little bit.
I love that.
Then he's just
Nice.
like, I see what you did there.
Oh yeah.
You
Harvey is
judging me
just
for
like,
it?
oh
It's
my
a hard
gosh.
world out here.
No judgment. I'm just saying. I saw what you did there.
That was amazing, miss. That was
Oh.
wonderful.
Thank you, Avi.
Oh, you're so welcome. Another drink, please.
He's like, you're paying, right?
Yeah.
All right. And he pours another gin.
Amazing. Okay, so give me 1 second. I want to make sure that we have the next scene set up. Great. So it's a couple hours past, and people are trickling out of the Squeakeasy. And time-wise, it's about 2 a.m, and you see Miss Donnie wave as she leaves for the night.
Bye, Miss Dottie.
Good night, boss. Have a good night.
Good night. Good night. Yes. Do get home safely, and you know the drill. And she sweeps out of the front door.
Oh, she's so wonderful, isn't she?
It's captivating, I tell you. Every time she walks in here, everybody stares at her. That's what I want to be one day.
Exactly. That's what I think. That's what I'm going to be.
Oh,
At least I hope so. At least
Big
after
dreams. Big dreams for such a little rat.
this. Yes, of course. I have such big dreams. I can't wait to do
You're squeaking big.
Oh, applesauce.
Oh.
Tell me, Javi, how exactly do you know Miss Dottie?
Well, I've only seen her in passing every now and then. Like I said before, I sort of have roamed the streets almost my whole life. Miss Dottie's always been nice to me, though, and I've always wanted to. I've always looked up to her, at least, and I've always wanted to make her proud. So, what we're doing right here, I hope I can do that.
Well, this is your golden opportunity, but if you screw this up, you're gonna be on her bad side forever. You know that, right?
No.
Well, then just don't screw up and you'll be fine.
Easy.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
and you got the two best mice in the biz. I mean, we'll take care of you. We'll make sure we can't screw this up either. So we
Oh,
got
of
it. Don't
course.
worry about it.
Great, wonderful, thank you. Oh, I was so nervous there for a second. I felt like we were gonna mess up, right?
We couldn't possibly. I don't mess up with anything I do. I always succeed.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, we have a great track record so far, y'all.
Incredible. So as the rest of the people file out for the evening, Vinny, you know that in her back office, she keeps things pretty organized. So finding yourselves at the end of the night and closing duties are finished, you will make your way to the back office. And as you do, Vinny, go ahead and roll me a study check.
Oh, that's something I'm good at. I get 6 dice for that.
Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Switching up the dice. Oh wait, that's only 4. All right, so what do we got here? 4, 4, 5, 6, 1, and a 3. So only 2 match. Oh wait, yeah, I only have a set of 2.
Oh no.
Okay.
Can I assist him? Or is it too late to
Sure.
do that?
Sure.
Okay.
It will cost you 1 stress point.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. This is scene
Okay.
2, right?
One more time?
This is scene 2, right?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
Just the first one.
Okay, so
Okay.
I get to roll an extra die then.
Mhm.
Yes, you do.
Okay, let's see how this goes. 4. It's a 4.
The board. Nice.
3 4s.
Amazing. Absolutely. Yes. So stepping back in, you've been here a million billion times. This is a super familiar place for you. And just walking in or walking towards the back, the door is ajar, and you know for a fact that Miss Dottie would never, ever, ever, ever leave her back office open, especially because most of this stuff is illegal and she keeps all of her paperwork in there. And as you guys come closer to the door, you see that the lock on the door has been broken.
No.
So Vinny would definitely kind of slow everybody down and stop. I'm like, something's astray here. The door's open. We got to be careful. Somebody might be in there.
Can I use this as sort of like analyze like a situation sort of thing?
Absolutely. Go ahead for a study
okay.
check. Absolutely.
Give me a study check. What do I have for study? I have 3. Oh no. Okay.
You got this.
Okay.
Do it.
A pair of 1s.
Okay, that's 2.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is a fairly new situation for you. This whole thing in combination is a lot. It's a lot.
It is.
But this situation you would have seen plenty of times being on the street and doing different jobs. This was a malicious attempt at breaking in, and it seems to be successful. There doesn't seem to be anyone back here, but you know that there probably was someone back here.
Wait, everyone! I think someone just broke in not too long ago. I think we all have to be very, very careful.
Oh, absolutely.
I've
And
seen this before.
I walk right in and I start looking through all of the files like I'm looking to see if there's something missing, but I'm just looking for anything that she's written about me.
Wonderful. You're doing great, Danielle.
Thank you.
Absolutely. If you'd like to look for things that she may have written about you, you can also do a study check.
Sure, what do I have to lose? 2 6s.
2 6s. Okay. You do happen to find several reviews from other people, not from her. And all of them are glowing except for one.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, no.
dare they?
What's wrong?
It's like a 1 star instead of a 5 star. All the other ones are 5 stars. This one's a 1 star.
You all right over there, Danny?
Yeah. What's going on?
Vinny, look at this. They called me Peachy.
Oh, come here.
Calm down, Danny. I mean, look at it. I mean, just based off the writing, you can tell they don't know anything. They're a dimwit. Don't listen to their review. Come on. It's not ruined. It's just one bad review. Everybody gets a bad review. I get bad reviews, and I'm a bartender.
So do I. I get bad reviews all the time, and I do nothing.
Oh, you think I'm talented, right?
Of
Of
course.
Okay.
Listen, Danny, you're the most talented.
All the guys like, no, please don't cry. Please don't cry.
You're the most talented in a 3 square miles.
Oh well, thank you. And I take the review and I rip it up dramatically.
You just throw it.
Yeah, just to the
Okay.
winds.
Oh, great.
Perfect.
Vinny's immediately going to
Throws it
start
right in my
looking
face.
for the key that
Okay.
Dottie mentioned.
Okay, go ahead and do another study check, I think.
Okay.
I think while he's doing that, I'm probably gonna also look for the map.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would also be a study check. Go
Okay.
for it.
Looking at
Oh
myself
my
in the mirror.
gosh.
Beautiful. Love it.
I got 3 4s.
Nice.
I got
Again.
a pair of 6s.
Okay, so For Vinny, you immediately find the key. Yeah. It is stashed in one of the smaller boxes. Except it looks like this box has been tampered with. And when you take out the key, it looks like it's been bitten in half.
Oh my gosh.
What?
So you have the top half of the key.
There's no
And
key.
and then for Harvey, you meander around and you find part of the map. It has been ripped up though, and you have the bottom half of the map.
God, I don't think this is a complete map. Am I looking at it wrong? Danielle, can you look at this?
Turn it upside down. Flip it over.
This way?
Yeah, no, that's not a map.
This way?
Well,
No.
your part of a map
Oh.
goes with my part of a key.
No, look at us. We
Somebody
almost
bit this in
got
half.
one complete nothing. So proud.
This isn't
And
good.
I need you all to roll me another study check.
Absolutely.
Oh, I failed. I got nada.
Wah, wah.
Fives.
2?
I got
Okay.
I got 6s and then I got 3s.
How many?
2 of each.
Okay.
So just a pair.
So for Danny and Vinny, you both, in your dramatic search, Danny, and your in-depth search, Vinny, you both realize that there are feathers around.
Whoa.
You don't think it was those
It was those no good birds.
bird folk? Ugh, they're the
Bird
worst.
folk. Oh, I
Always
saw the
coming in here, stealing.
bar.
Flying. How dare they? They rub it in our faces. I want wings, but I can't have them.
I'll tell you, they were eyeing us when Uncle Mac and Dottie were talking. They were keeping an eye. They
Oh.
seem suspicious. This isn't good.
Did you hear what they were saying?
Who, the birds? No.
Yeah.
As this conversation is happening, I'm picking up feathers and like taping them to my forehead like a nice little accent
Absolutely.
piece.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, that's just terrible.
Danny, what are you doing there?
Don't I look dashing?
Oh, you look so wonderful,
You're
miss.
wearing the feathers of our enemy.
Maybe I'll blend in.
Ooh, great idea.
We can infiltrate. I look just like him. See, you can't tell the difference when I pose like a bird.
You know, a flying mouse. Seen that before, sure.
Hey, if squirrels can
Why
fly,
not?
why can't I?
At this point, you all hear
Question.
the door to the Squeakeasy opening.
Everyone hide.
Can I peek out the door to see if I can see who walked in?
You guys are in the back room. You wouldn't be able to see.
Nobody's
Okay.
supposed to be coming in tonight.
I'm gonna get down on the ground and start crawling
All
out
right.
the door.
Give me a scout check, please.
Absolutely, I can so do that.
I'm gonna assist the scout check.
Amazing. Yes.
One more die. That is 3 threes.
Oh.
Hey.
Excellent. So, with 3 threes, you crawl around the corner with lots of stealth in your step. You're very quiet. You scurry up and you peek around the corner and you see Miss Dottie, who is coming in and hanging up her coat.
Dottie?
Oh, goodness! Oh, Danny, it's you, darling. What are you still doing here? I thought you were taking care of business.
We had a little bit of a situation.
Okay.
Then he looks at Harvey, he's like, this isn't good.
Oh, no, it's not.
Vinny will tell you all about it. He found it, it's his fault. Come back here.
Right. All right.
I
And
toss
she
my mat to
follows you.
Vinny.
Hello, dears. What seems to be the problem?
He's like, boss, can I get you a drink? What you doing here?
If you must know, Bertram and I are not speaking tonight. He's quite on my nerves. I just needed to be out of the house.
I'm sorry to hear that, boss.
It's fine. He's a bother.
And Vinny, well, I guess there's not really a way for him to pour a drink because they're not at the bar. So it's like he's gonna pour a drink to butter up, but he can't really do that. So
Vinny,
he's like,
what seems to be the problem?
well, I hate to make your night worse, but we've got a bit of a problem. And then he's gonna pull out the map and the key.
Oh, Miss Dottie, do you see that?
She doesn't seem shocked, only bothered.
Yeah,
she takes the map and key from you and scans it over for a few seconds and then looks over at Danny. I'm assuming it's the birds.
yes.
Well, what makes you say that?
Oh, nothing, darling. Just the feathers in your hair. I believe that that gnarly fellow from earlier probably had something to do with this. Oh, he's probably a part of that ghastly pigeon gang. Peck needs to stay his way away from my Squeakeasy.
Sure does, boss. Always invading.
Well, then you know what you must do first in this job, right? You must go out to the park, scout what it is they're planning with this half of a key and half of a map. I don't know why you would do that unless you were trying to stop it, but it seems like what a waste, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course, Miss Dottie.
Mhm, yeah.
Well, go on then. Run to the park. Don't get caught and infiltrate. See what they're after.
Anything for you, Dottie. You can count on us.
Is there anything that we should know before we leave?
Well, here's the thing. Birds are dumb. They're very stupid folk.
Oh.
But they probably could eat you.
Okay.
Well, I am delicious.
That you are, darling. That you are. Quite sweet. Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. We really need to get back the other half of that key and also the other half of the map. You're going to need to move quickly. We need all of this done tonight.
We can do that for you, Miss Dottie. No problem.
Excellent, darling. Thank you, Harvey, for being so on top of everything.
You're so welcome.
What a great helper. I'll have to bring you onto my team more permanently if this goes well.
Of course, Miss Dottie, of course. Yes.
Excellent. Now, please, do be careful. Vinny, look after them and come home safely. And she, pats him on the head.
Will do, boss. And try to enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. Don't worry, we'll take care of this.
I'll be sleeping on the cot in the back. Just wake me if you need anything. And she takes her stuff and carries it back into the other back room. And
bye, Miss Dottie.
I turn to Harvey and I go, you don't do music, right?
No, not really. It's not my kind of thing.
Okay, just checking.
Okay.
Welcome to the team.
Oh, great. Perfect. Thank you.
Before they leave, Vinny will go behind the bar and grab Dottie's favorite gin and take a glass and a bottle to her.
Oh.
He won't say anything. He'll just knock, put it in, and then we'll be back, boss.
You see her wipe away a tear and she goes, oh, Vinny, thank you, darling. Do be safe. I do care about you greatly. Where was that place? If they're not at the park, they might be at Flappy's Hideaway. I'm not sure, but sometimes they're there. It's a dastardly place, but good luck. I know you can do it.
Thank you.
And she goes and scurries back inside. And that is the end of scene 1.
Whoa!
Scene 2. Also, for our audience, we will be taking a 5 to 10 minute break at the 9 o'clock mark for EST viewers. And then we will be right back to start the rest of the game. So let's hop into scene 2. As you all head out of the storefront of Dottie's Delicatessen, you look on the streets and there doesn't seem to be very many people out there. There's a few rats and mice scurrying past, some of them drunk, some of them not. But that's kind of obvious around here. There seems to be a law professional mouse down a good ways, a couple of blocks to your right, and the park lies about 2 blocks to your left. What would you like to do?
As we walk outside, I'm like shifting my faux fur coat around my shoulders, and I'm like, "Oh, it's so cold outside today."
Wait. What kind of fur is it?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Did you need my coat, miss? I can give you my coat.
Oh, thank you. And I put his coat on my coat.
Vinny's gonna let Harvey, being a little overexcited, he's gonna let Harvey kind of get in front of them, and he's just gonna grab Danny. He's like, "Now, don't go running that boy around."
I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
I mean, you can just a little, but don't overdo it.
I won't.
All right,
It's consensual, I promise.
Well, I mean, he's clearly consenting.
Well,
Sorry.
Who could resist all this, you know?
Oh, I can't. I mean, what?
Oh,
Let's go to the park, everyone.
To the park.
All right. Let me ask you this. How is it that you are wanting to proceed in your approaching of the park? Are you just walking regularly?
Very commanding. I'm ready to get this done.
Charisma, high charm. We own this place.
Okay.
Vinny would rather take a stealthy approach, but he's just kind of like, well, all right, I'll just follow behind these two.
All right. Go ahead and roll me strong arm checks, please.
Can I mean, I already rolled. Is it too late to add a stress to my
Never. Go for it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I use up 2 stress points?
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 4s.
Awesome. For our audience, the way that this works is depending on the amount of matches that they roll in their D6s, they either pass or fail, or they leave it up to me depending on how much they roll, like I said. And then they can also opt to use 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever amount, depending on what they want to do of their stress points. They have 10 points each. And if they run out of those, then they are too scared and run away from the scene. And they restart every scene. So they are choosing to add dice, which add 2 stress points to their list. So we had how many? Go for it.
I had a fail. I did not get any matches.
Oh man, even with that extra?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 matching, so a pair.
Okay.
2 3s.
2 3s. Okay. So all of you decide verbally to be confident, and Calvin's like, yeah, whatever, I'll go along for the ride. Not so much the gumption behind it, but he's like, sure, let's just do this. But as soon as you take that first step forward, you get knock knees, and you're all a little bit too nervous. And you end up kind of like, yeah, I'm strong, don't worry about it. Don't mess with me. Okay, and you make your way toward the park. It takes you a good maybe 45 minutes. So at this point, it's pretty into the wee early hours of the morning, around 3:30ish, and you see across the entranceway to the park, through the archway and in past some of the benches, there seems to be a grouping of rather buff-looking pigeons.
Do they match the feathers that I have?
From this distance, go ahead and roll me a study check.
Absolutely.
That's a good idea.
I am at strong arming. I got 3 1s.
Amazing. Yes, absolutely. They seem to be similar, but not identical.
I don't think these are our guys.
Do they look like the birds that were in the speakeasy earlier?
You can roll another study check if you'd like.
Sure.
Do they look like I could take them?
By yourself? No.
Okay, great. We don't need a dice roll for that.
Another 3 4s.
3 4s.
The
Awesome.
4s are rolling high.
Wow.
I love it.
They, again, look similar, but not the same.
I think you're right, Danny.
Hmm.
I think we gotta keep looking.
Do we want to talk to him anyway, or are we just gonna go ahead to?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
I think we should
okay.
go.
Sure. We
Okay.
can
All right.
get some information out of him.
Now,
I'm
as
ready.
you're approaching them, is your idea to be threatening, intimidate them, or are you charming them? Like, what's your motive feeling behind it?
Do we all have to decide that as a team, or can we each do separate?
I mean, you can each try to do that if you'd like, or you can go in with a plan, whatever you'd like to do.
Guys, I don't know. What do we think? What's our motive here?
Well, you're the beautiful one, so
Oh,
I think
thank
we
you.
should send you in as
okay.
sort of the charmer, you know.
Okay. And how about the two of you sneak around the back and keep an eye out in case they make any wise
Oh,
moves?
I'm not much of a sneaker, but I could
we
definitely
can
do that for
try.
you.
Of course. Can I preemptively? I know he's not rolling yet, but can I like blow him a kiss and spend a stress point to give him an extra die?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
This is great.
Okay.
Cool.
That's very good.
Oh, thank
All
you.
right. So, are you going in first, or are we having the two sneak around first?
I think we should sneak around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say probably
Okay.
get in positions.
Then both of you go ahead and roll me scout, please.
Okay, what's my skill?
Something I'm not good at. I'm
So I
going
add an
to
extra dice. Oh boy.
use 2 stress for an extra die.
Okay. All right. How you guys looking on stress right now?
That'll be 4.
I got 2
Okay.
stress at the moment.
I got one. Just one.
Okay. Just checking.
Mhm.
The 4s are coming in because I got 3 4s. So.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice. I failed even with an extra die.
That exactly
his
happened
throw?
to me.
Yeah, I had no pairs.
Amazing. Okay. So, Harvey, even doubting yourself being not quite so sneaky usually, that extra blown kiss from this new lady before you has really jazzed you up, and you're like, well, now I have to be good. Now I have to be good. And it's works. And you manage to scamper up and take maybe like a yard away behind one of the trees and peek your head around. Whereas Calvin, you should be a bit better at this. From the sheer amount of experience in the rough and tumble world that is running an illegal business. But you're usually the brains, and that's okay most of the time. But this time, bud, you managed to run behind a tree, and then as you turn to face where you should, one of the pigeons is looking directly at you. Hey, what are you doing over there?
How's it going? I'm sorry.
What are you doing
startled
over
me.
this part of the park?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was your part of the. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Don't worry about it.
That's a great name. I like it. It's very mysterious.
Hey, he's one of them wisecrackers. You hear that, Joey? Yeah, like them funny ones. What are the jokes you got, funny man?
I'm not much for jokes. I'm more for drinks, if you catch my drift.
I see. I do like a little bit of the tip 'em back giggle waters.
Of course. Who doesn't?
Where you working nowadays, kid?
Oh, I'm working down the street at the name I forget. The Scrappy Squeaker.
I see. One of them rodent-filled ones, eh?
Listen, you gotta serve who you can serve, am I right? Nowadays, things are tight. They're tough. You feel me?
I do feel you. Go ahead and roll me a steer check, and then we will pop over to Danny.
Okay. Steer. I'm a little better at that. We'll see how this goes.
Also, someone in our chat, Zach Eddie, said, I also have 2 stressed at all times.
Mood.
Me
What a mood.
too. Me too.
Okay, so I got
Stressed.
a pair of 1s.
A pair of ones.
there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
You managed to convince him because you are telling the truth. And you see the one he calls Joey kind of step forward a little bit, clucking his head forward in a very show-offy way. So, let's say we make a quick deal, all right? We get some drinks for free, and we don't kill you.
Wow.
I mean, not dying, that sounds pretty nice. I think I could take care of you if you came in this week.
I see. And Danny, did you want to do something?
Yeah, how many birds are there? Are there only 2?
There's 4.
There's 4. So what are the other 2 doing? Are they like all just like watching Calvin?
They're currently puffing their chests at each other. So
I'm gonna try and distract, like, not the one who's talking and not Joey, the one you talked to, but the other 2, so that like this whole situation is a little bit less high stress.
Okay. So how do you approach the other 2?
I don't want to walk up to them. I want to like take a rock and just chuck it in the other direction.
I thought you were about to say at them.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say at them. Okay.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead and roll me. Let's see. Go for scrap on this one.
Okay. I got 2 4s. The 4s.
2 4s. Okay. Yeah, you managed to pick up a medium-sized stone and you hurl it. It doesn't get too far. It's maybe like 8 inches away from you. But go ahead and follow that up with a quick scout check for me to see if you hide afterwards.
Absolutely. That is 4 5s.
Oh!
Nice! Absolutely, 100%. You managed to scamper behind the tree that Harvey is also behind, and you see the other 2 kind of. Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard that. What was that? Well, must be one of them damn roaches. I swear to God, hate those fucking things. All right, and they both start clucking off towards where that sound was, and you have managed to fully distract them. Wow.
I put my paw up to Harvey.
So, listen. When I say free drinks, I don't mean just for me. I mean it for me and my boys. Is that all right with you? And he kind of clucks at you.
Who are your boys?
Oh, over there, that's Tito, that's Max, I'm Joey, and Big Man is Ray.
Right. Oh, and y'all new in town here, or just
No,
been here a
we
while?
got family ties here for years.
Oh,
Generational pigeon family. All right.
That's a rather impressive. I've been here for a while, but I wasn't born here. Originally from a farm. That's pretty
Tell by
cool.
your accent, you're not from around here, but
You know, I do my best to blend in, but sometimes the roots come out.
I see. Well, what are you doing in our part of the park this late in the evening, or rather early in the morning?
Well, you see, I just closed up down at the bar and was heading out. Had a new friend. I seem to have gotten lost. We got split up. Now I'm here by myself. That's what I'm doing here. How about you?
Well, this is my part of the park. We got lots of families over here, and we were just taking care of some business, but I don't want to talk about that.
Hey, good business is business, bad business is business. It's all business, right?
Yeah, as long as none of them squeakers are about it. And he nods in the direction of where you guys came from, noting that he saw the cop.
Very true. Very true.
You're not one of them
careful.
undercover fellas, are you?
Me? Nah. I'm straight. I fly straight as an arrow.
I guess I will accept that for now, but I'm still got my my peepers on you. And he goes,
It's all good with me.
All right, well, you best be getting out of this part of the park. There's some other fellows who wouldn't treat you so nice.
Good to know. Any specific areas I shouldn't be going?
Yeah, well, people your type, and he looks you up and down. I wouldn't be heading over further into the park or nothing like that. And Flappy's Hideaway, probably not your corner of the market this evening.
Well, that's good to know. I appreciate the generosity. I will keep that in mind.
Yeah. And he just stares.
Vinny's gonna get out of there.
Okay. Are you just walking towards the exit of the park?
He's probably gonna walk, yeah, in a way that seems like he's gonna leave, but he's gonna keep an eye out for the other two, trying to figure out where they're at.
Okay. And the other two, what are you doing?
I want to eavesdrop as he walks away about what they're talking about.
Okay. Go ahead and use Scout for me.
Absolutely.
Out
The
of bed.
sixes.
2 6s? Okay. You managed to, and you're listening to the two who were distracted?
Yes.
Okay. The two who were distracted are just clucking about themselves. They're really just like, yeah. So, check this out. And he like spreads his wings and tries to flex them out. Grew a couple of new ones in the past month or so. And the other one goes, yeah, right, Tito, that ain't true, and you know it. And then they just keep clucking off.
Can I hear the other two as Vinny walks away? Can I hear what
You
they're
can
talking
roll
about?
another scout check.
I can for sure do that.
Can I join in that scout check?
Yeah,
I wanna
absolutely.
Join in that scout check. Okay.
Ooh, 2 1s. I'm really good at
Okay.
rolling 2 and no more.
I got
Gotcha.
2 pairs, 2 2s and 2 5s.
Nice.
Amazing. Okay, so you both hear about the same. You pick up that Vinny has talked his way out of it, mostly. It seems like he's made quite the impression on these pigeons, and he is seeming to be walking away. Take that as you will.
And I start sneaking away so that we can join Calvin.
I try to sneak to join Danielle to meet up with Calvin.
All right, both of you give me another scout check.
Goodness me. Okay.
Should have put more points into Scout.
I have a lot in scout and I'm so happy. Okay. I got
Calvin's
2
just gonna be-
pairs. I got 2 6s and 2 3s.
2 1s.
And 2 3s, okay, and 2 1s. All right, yeah. You just barely managed to get outside of the park limits and out of the sight of the pigeons before you hear them go, wait, did you guys see that? I think there were more of them. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. You're seeing things again, Tito. Hey! And then they start smacking him on the back of the head and squawking about something else. And you have
Bird.
successfully made it out of the park. As you are exiting the park, you spent a good half an hour. It's about 4:30 in the morning at this point, and the sky's a little bit light-ish off to one side, and you, having gathered the information that you did from the pigeons in the park, sneaking your way in, charming your way around, you realize that perhaps this Flappy's Hideaway is going to be a bit more dangerous than what Miss Dottie had first mentioned. Although, you haven't made a plan to go or not go yet. So please let me know what you would like to do.
So, is there like a costume shop or like wardrobe storage that I would have access to?
Just your own stuff back at your apartment above the Squeakeasy.
Happen to have 3 pigeon costumes up there, would I?
You know what?
Roll for it.
Roll 66, and if you get 4 or above, you have them.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay. That's a 6. That's a 6. That's a 6. That's a 6.
Oh my god! Incredible!
Yes. You know, from that time you did the trio performance of the
Yeah,
pigeons.
yeah. It was multicultural day.
Amazing, absolutely incredible. Yes, you definitely do. And you know what? In fact, Vinny knows. Vinny knows you do. And he was like, absolutely, we have to go back. We have to go back. And you make your way back to the Squeakeasy, and right above there is a little stairwell up to the apartments above, and Vinny has one, and you also have one, and you make your way inside and collect your pigeon costumes. They're not perfect, but they definitely would get you in for sure.
Here's to
Without
hoping these
being noticed.
birds are as dumb as we think they are.
Mine's a little tight. I don't know.
I think you look good, Avi.
Oh, I mean, thank you. My feathers are so ruffled right now.
Oh, well.
Oh, whoa, calm down there, boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wait until we get back later.
Oh, okay.
Amazing.
What exactly is our plan here?
I think we walk in like we own the place, and we try and get as much information as we can in the time that we have before they realize we are not birds.
Wow, such a great plan. I think we should do.
I came up with it myself.
I mean, I have a couple issues with the plan myself, but
You're the brains. What are the issues?
well, I think just barging in there and pretending we own the place isn't the best move, because I'm sure they know who actually owns the place.
I mean that more as like a figure of speech.
That makes sense.
But
just confidence then.
yes, but if you have other plans, please, I'd love to hear them.
I mean, I don't, so
Let's do it.
Maybe we
usually
try to
have
blend
plans.
in. Maybe we try to blend in,
I
right? We
think
don't
blending in's a good idea.
walk in with all of our chutzpah showing at first. We kind of lay low for a little bit. Just try and get as much information as we can, and then just dip out of there.
This makes me feel so great. I feel like I have to walk in all confident.
You're like a new man, Javi.
I'll
a
walk
new
in all
bird.
confident.
You're like a new bird. You're super
Incredible.
chic. That chic
Thank
kind
you.
of bird.
So are you headed in the direction of Flappy's hideaway?
Yes.
I would say so.
Strutting your new stuff in your
Mhm.
pigeon uniforms. You make your way to the more, in your eyes, seedy part of town. There seems to be more bird-aimed Squeakeasies on that side of town, but they're more cheap easies. And I totally didn't plan that, I swear. So anyways, you make your way and you round the corner, and at the end of the block you see a very bright neon yellow sign that just says Flappies.
I think we found it, everyone.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty right on the target. So,
Oh shoot! Do we think there's a password to get in?
I mean, there's a password for what's the name? The Scrappy Squeaker. I would assume so.
probably.
Although is it after hours? Are they closed or are they open?
How about I walk in first and I figure it out so that you two can maybe get some information.
Okay. Good luck.
I try to walk into the front door.
You step in and you are greeted with the sight of a classic American diner with the red booths and red leather stools. In the back, there seems to be a very buff-looking pigeon man standing in front of what looks to be the bathroom.
So, everything seems fine. I'm not having to, or no one's, eyeing me down or anything.
There's just him. There's no one else in the entire place.
So I look back and I say, "Caw-caw!" as a signal to come in.
Amazing. Yeah, you do that. Absolutely.
Okay.
You two come in?
I don't speak pigeon. Do you know what that means?
I don't think that was pigeon, but I think that means we can go in.
Okay, cool.
Vinny like puffs up his chest and tries to imitate the pigeons they saw in the party.
Danielle too. She like puts her chest up to him, like, "Oh, what are you talking about?"
Hey,
Let's go.
how's it going, everyone?
Nice guy.
We're pigeons. Yes.
All of you need to roll a steer check, please.
Yes,
Absolutely.
let's go.
God damn it. Okay.
That one. I got 2 2s.
Oh, I failed.
Oh no.
You
Wait,
can
can
pop
I?
in a stress point if you'd like to.
I would
Can
love
I-
to spend. I would love to spend a stress point.
Absolutely, go for it.
Okay.
I'll spend 1 2 to help you out. You can get 2
Please
extra
give me
dice.
all the dice. Okay.
I got 2 5s, Aaron.
Okay.
Okay, I got 2 4s. The 4s are coming back.
We love just barely
Okay.
succeeding.
Yes.
Yep.
With this lovely success of having pigeon costumes, I'm gonna let that overflow into this as your reward for this situation. And the fact that you all just bolstered together to help Harvey not blow the cover. The pigeon at the end of the hallway kind of cocks his head a little bit at you and looks at you strangely. What can I do for you?
Nothing.
I
Oh,
think what he
go for it.
I think what he meant to say is we had some friends send us this way. Friends in the park.
You locals or tourists?
We're new in town.
New in
I'm
town.
new in town.
Hey,
Would you like to know 3 other things about us?
If you're new in town, how'd you find out about flappies, huh?
The kind of pigeons in the park. They're some friends of ours.
Yeah, our good friends Tito, Joey.
Yeah. I know their names too.
This is my favorite character I've ever seen. He goes, yeah, Tito owes me a couple of drinks. All right. I guess if you're friends with those fellas, you're not too bad. You know what the password is, right?
Password. Aw, Tito.
Oh, Tito, he pulled
Tito.
one over on us again.
Come
I'm gonna
on.
have to go all the way back down to the park, smack him around a bit because he didn't give us the password.
Give me a steer check, Calvin.
I'll assist you with that.
Oh, thank
I will
you.
also assist you with that. Add another dice.
Well, I can only be assisted once because I already have 5.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
So that puts me at the max of 6.
Okay.
But I appreciate.
Hey.
I appreciate that. Let's do 6. 3 2s.
Awesome, nice.
Okay.
So he goes, that Tito always being a fucking idiot. I swear to God, he forgets everything. He's a bird brain.
That's bird jokes.
That's a good one.
He said, "Ha, bird jokes."
You at first glance you would seem like you're winging it, but you're a true professional.
You see, he just kind of. I
Yes.
get it. That's a good one.
You're planting the seed.
We all got wings.
Listen. I'm gonna need to know your name so I can add you to the list here. All right? If you need to get back in, the password is Birch Tree. Okay?
All right, one more time.
Birch Tree.
Birch tree. Got it.
Birch tree.
Yeah.
Like
Got
And
that.
what are your names?
Birdo.
Yeah, that's Birdo, and I'm Charles.
And I'm Flappy.
Like Flappy's Hideaway?
It's a very common name.
I suppose so. Not in this city, but sure.
That's
Okay.
why-
We're not in town. We told
That's
you we're
why
new in
Tito
town.
said we should come here. It was ironic. It matched the name.
Right.
It's all good.
I forgot that this was
Right.
called that.
Incredible. Well, my name's Rex. I'll put you guys down on the list of regulars then. If you're new in town, you'll be coming back. I'm sure you will. You'll love it in there. go ahead and pop into stall number 3 and flush it down about 4 times, and the door will open for you.
Thank you,
Thank
Rex.
you.
And I slip him $1. What type of monetary stuff do we have?
Be honest with you, I didn't come up with a currency system.
So I slip him.
It's dollar.
Okay, I slip him a couple of the currency of
Wait.
animals.
I give him a few currencies. Yes.
You slide him
Right.
some bird feed.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Into his mouth.
You Bert.
You salt bay into the mouth, like.
Incredible. Yes, absolutely. He takes the money and he goes, I like your type. You're always welcome around here. And he tucks it behind his clipboard and he steps aside so that you can pass him.
Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. My name's Berto. Let's go.
All right, Berto. Everybody knows you. Let's keep it
Right.
moving.
I mean this with all the love in my heart. Is this just John Mulaney playing this game as a bird?
That was my inspiration. How'd you find out?
God.
I was over there on the bench.
Right.
Yeah, I was over on the bench.
Oh, around the bench.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
goodness.
Okay, so as you guys make your way into this one giant restroom, you pop into the large stall on the end, and you do exactly as he says, and you flush this odd-looking handle 4 times. There's no toilet or anything, it's just a handle on the wall, and the wall pushes back and slides open, revealing another very classy looking establishment. It's a lot nicer than you expected a bird folk speakeasy to be. This one is more poker themed, however. There's less sporadic tables and bars and more setups of dimly lit tables where birds are holding cards or chips in their hands and throwing things down, making subtle calls to each other. What would you like to do?
I don't know. I kind of want to join with whatever currency I may have them playing poker. Maybe blend in a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And Danny and Calvin, what will you like to be doing?
I want to try and find people who match the feathers.
Okay. And Vinny?
I'm going to be looking around to see if I can see any birds that match the birds that I saw earlier at the speakeasy.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna start with Harvey. Harvey, you find one table off to the side. These guys sitting at the table seem pretty serious, but you can tell just by looking at them that they're kind of like the Scrappy-Doo of the bunch. They're not necessarily key players, but they do seem smart enough to be here, but dumb enough to let you sit down at the table and bid into the game that they're playing. Never seen you here before. What's your name?
My name is Berto. How are you?
Bardo.
Yes.
Right.
It's a family name.
We're doing great. This is Greg and I'm Tex. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
You ever
too.
play you ever played this before?
Oh, well, of course. You just deal me right in. This is a game from home, from back home. We invented it.
Where's back home for you, Bardo?
Birdtopia.
Portopia.
Yup.
Great. I never heard of that, but I've been outside this
It's
city, so I don't matter.
Way out west. Way out
I
west.
see.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
You hear Vinny from across the room just go, oh, I've heard of that place. It's great.
Oh, see.
Birdtopia!
See, people know. People know.
Go ahead and roll me a steer check
Gosh.
for this deceit that you're implying.
Ooh.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna add a stress before I forget. Okay. Oh please. Okay. I got a pair of 3s. Whew!
Nice.
Okay. So they don't necessarily believe all the things you're saying, but they're also like, yeah, this is not the place for truth telling anyways. Most of this is illegal, doesn't matter, whatever. And they kind of brush you off and deal you in a couple of cards. And it takes you a round or two to kind of pick up the rules, and they look at you odd because you said you know this game well, but it's sort of somewhere between poker and blackjack. And you managed to win yourself over the course of maybe 5 or 6 rounds. You managed to win yourself about $5, which
All
is
right.
pretty good. They're low bets at this point.
All right. Well, you two, I'm gonna have to call it quits. You gotta know when to fold them. Am I right?
They go, yeah, okay, sure. Get you around, Bardo.
I'll see you later, Tex and Rex. Right?
Sure.
Okay. See you later.
And we're gonna bop over to Danny. Danny, you said you're looking for matching feathers, yes?
Yeah, I think though I'm standing near Vinny, like we're like a duo, like scouting around.
Okay, then both of you go ahead and first roll me study rolls, please.
All right. Oh, wait. No, that's
3 threes.
Okay.
2 5s and 2 4s. So
Okay. Awesome. So Danny, you're having an easier time with this. You managed to tuck some of those feathers from earlier into the side of your costume so you could kind of compare and look around. And scanning the room, you noticed that one of the highbrow tables in the back with 4 or 5 birds around it who seem to be gambling with some high chips and high cards and piles of money in the center of the table. They seem to match, if not identically, to the feathers. And Vinny, you said you were looking for what exactly?
the birds that I saw at our speakeasy earlier.
Yeah. So one of those birds at that table is the bird from earlier. And you see he has a little bit of a cut on one of his wings.
Danny, that the bird right there, he's got the cut on his wing. He was in the speakeasy earlier.
And a couple of, the feathers that I got,
Yeah.
they seem to match.
I think we found our birds.
All right. Oh, what's our next step? I really didn't think this through farther than getting inside.
Don't worry, everyone.
Oh, where'd you come from, Javi?
Don't worry.
You got a way of sneaking up on a bird.
Oh, sorry. I have really high sneak. I mean, scurry. But yeah, I just won some money, so I can deal into this.
Okay. You do that, and we. What about if I don't know how sneaky are you, Vinny?
I mean, I'm more of the people person.
Okay. So I will try and get a key off of them while Javi is distracting them.
Yep. That sounds like a plan.
See if I can get our missing map, missing key to a secret hideout, in the secret hideout, something of that nature, if you catch my drift.
Danny, go ahead and roll me one more study check.
Absolutely.
This time looking specifically for any signs of the map and key.
Can I give her an extra die for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this scene 3?
What'd you say?
Is this still scene 2 or is this scene 3?
Scene 3.
Okay, cool. So my stuff is back.
Got 3 1s and 2 4s.
3 1s and 2 4s. Awesome. So you managed to see that on the neck of the guy who has the scrape on his wing, he's wearing the other half of the necklace that he's kind of hooked to a chain. And in his satchel that he's got draped on the back of his chair, you see the other half of the map stuck in.
Part of me thinks that stealthing around ain't gonna get us both. I think I've got to use my my wiles to get him.
Your wiles, Jimmy's feathers.
You're right, Danny. It's time for you to turn on the vamp.
No, I got you, and I pruned my feathers.
Oh, she's doing something over there. It's
No.
coming on me.
Javi, you gotta focus. You gotta
Oh,
focus. You gotta
sorry.
be able
Yeah,
to play
you're
the
right.
game.
You're right.
Yes, absolutely.
Incredible. So, Harvey, are you walking up first? And then I'm walking
I'm
up
going
after?
to walk up first with all the confidence in the world.
Before they go, Vinny's gonna be like, "Ooh, have either of you seen the great film? That film? It's the James Bird. He goes up to the table and he's got a lady on his arm, but the lady's not there for him. The lady's there to distract all the other people.
Oh,
That's what y'all can do.
James Bird, of course.
I love that. I saw it 3 times in theaters.
I
It was
saw it only
great
2.
film. Aside from the
James
fact that it was birds, it would have been
Bird.
better if they were mice. But you know,
Right,
what
I don't
you
know
gonna
why
do
I
about
liked it because I was about, but that's politics at this point. Attached to my arm.
I give him my wing.
We wing it
Yeah,
up.
absolutely. You guys wing up. Yeah, it's your wingman.
Oh!
Oh,
So
goodness.
you saunter up, and I need you both to roll me strong arm checks because you're commanding attention to the both of you.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna spend 2 stress points to get an extra die.
Oh god, do I want to spend 2 stress? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna spend.
I
Gotcha.
can spend a point if one of you would like a die.
I mean,
Harvey,
take
I'll give you
another
a die.
one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'll give you both a die. I'll give you both a die.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how I'll help in this situation.
I'm at 6, so.
Oh,
dice.
getting higher.
3 threes.
I
Nice.
got
3?
2 6s.
Okay.
Ain't something.
Something.
All right. So, with the confidence, Danny, that you usually bring to the stage, this is no big deal for you. Not at all. You are like, you know what, Harvey? Let me take the lead on this. And you push yourself forward toward the table, just a step ahead of Harvey. But again, Harvey, you managed to be bolstered by Danny's confidence as well. And you both managed to make yourselves look like you are someone. And you see some very low brows tilt their eyes at both of you, and they meet with Danny. What do you want?
All right, miss. You go fetch me a drink. I'm gonna take a seat right here. I'm going to own these birds.
You're gonna do what? You weren't even invited to the game.
I just invited myself, and I lay down the $5 that I just won.
You see the one of them go. All
This
right.
is all I need.
You seem a little bit scrappy. So yeah, let's see you play for a round. But if you lose this round, you never come back here. Not this table, not this bar, never again. I don't want to
Deal.
see your face.
And then I wink to Daniel.
Daniel.
So I walk up to the big guy with the key around his neck, and I go, "What about you? Can I get you a drink, hot stuff?"
He goes, I mean, will it get me closer to ruffling those feathers later?
If you're lucky, it might.
All right, yeah. Give me one of them fancy ones. You know what I'm talking about, sweetheart.
I definitely do, and I walk away.
Amazing.
She's
Go
just
ahead and roll
wonderful.
me a steer check just to see how everyone else takes to your charm.
Oh, not to worry about it. 4 4s.
Amazing. Yeah, absolutely.
nice.
Everybody's like, that's another one of them girls. Absolutely. In the meantime, Vinny, what are you doing?
So Vinny's probably gonna kind of lurk around, try to pick up any conversation he can. Maybe get a lay of this place if there's a back door or something that these guys might use. He's just gonna try and pick up some information.
Go ahead and roll me a scout check.
Scouts. Oh boy, here we go. I'm actually gonna burn some stress points for this one.
Okay.
I
We're
got a
getting
couple to
spicier with the
Oh
stress
my
as we
gosh,
move on.
I'm so stressed.
I'd rather roll 4 than 3 dice. So,
Absolutely.
oh boy, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am not lucky.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, this is complicated. You are overwhelmed, and being a bird is upsetting a little bit to you. Just in the first place, just the amount that you've been like, bird folk, they could buzz off. And you managed just to get the layout of the dining area, the bar area that you're in right now.
Dang.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully Danny and Harvey get more than I did.
We're popping back over, and Harvey, again, you get dealt out these cards and chips again, and we're gonna play this. We're gonna play this together.
Okay.
We're gonna do 3 rounds. I'm gonna roll a d6,
Okay.
and you're gonna roll a d6, and it's gonna be 2 out of 3. All right?
Okay.
Okay, ready? Go for your first roll.
4.
I also got a 4. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice. Next roll.
2.
1. All right.
Oh.
And the final one, we can
Okay.
decide this.
Okay. 3.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So as
Cheers.
you place your cards down, you almost place them down with a little bit of cockiness, and you're like, yeah, absolutely. Read it and weep, suckers.
Mhm.
And this big guy goes, all right, I guess you can stay. So what brings you to town there, kid?
Oh, I'm new in town. And I'm just visiting. This is basically my new spot. But what do you all have sort of going on here, if I may ask?
What are you implying?
I'm not implying anything. I'm just getting to know the locals.
I see. Well, I see you managed to make your way into Flappy, so I'm sure you understand that we don't take too kindly to the law around here. And, we pick up jobs. We take them. We do what we can to stand up to those feral rodents running around in this city.
No one likes those rodents. And right, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're looking for work.
Oh, yeah, I grew up on the streets. I have been looking for work my entire life. If you can give me a job, I will do it for you.
Roll me a steer check.
Jeez. Can anyone give me a die? Oh, I'm so scared. Okay.
Roll
Yeah.
and then we'll see.
Yeah, if I need to give you a die, I can.
Okay, two twos. I'm okay.
Okay. there you
Okay,
go.
2 twos, yeah. So, he looks you up and down and he goes, all right, well, we're working on a job right now. We're trying to, screw over one of them rodent folk.
Oh, yeah? Which one?
That damn Miss Dottie and her stupid little rodent boy, Vinny. Calvin.
Sounds like a terrible, terrible scenario. How can I help?
We're trying to fix what Dum Dum over there couldn't finish. She got too excited and nervous and only brought us half the goods. He got half the map and half the key. We need somebody to go back there tonight, get the rest, and we're trying to break into Uncle Mac's moonshine place, but we don't know where it is, and we don't know how to get in there without the rest of that.
Good thing I know. I got tips. I know a few people in this town. So I'm Western now. So let me see what you got. Maybe I can take it and compare it so I can find the right things when I'm over there.
Yeah, show it to him. And the other bird lays it out on the counter in front of you, or on the table in front of you. And it's the other half of everything.
I pick up the map just to like, yes, this is a map, right, of course, and to like try to show it to Danielle and Calvin. I'm just like, oh yes, the map, of course, and this half key over here, so interesting, wonderful.
You're an interesting fellow.
That's what they call me.
All right, now that you've put your rubbing hands all over it, you taking the job or not?
Yes, I am. And then I roll up the map, I stick it under my wing, and then I take the key and I stick it under my other wing, and I hold it together, and I say, I'm off, boys.
Why do you need the other half?
Just to compare, just to see what else is there. I mean, there could be a bunch of maps in there. There could be a bunch of different keys. I need to know that I'm grabbing the right one.
All right, give me another steer check for deceit.
At this point, can I walk back up with the drinks and try and help him?
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
I'll give you another die, Brenden.
Meanwhile, Vinny is just like at the bar critiquing the bartenders.
Oh, I got
They're annoyed with you, but whatever.
I got 2 1s.
2 1s. Okay, sure. They're like, yeah, all right, but we got guys all over the city, so if you try making off with our goods, you're dead. Got it?
That sounds good enough for me. Is there any sort of payment?
This is your proof of ability. After that, we'll talk about payment.
Fair enough.
And you, sweet cheeks, thanks for the drinks.
Of course. It's my pleasure to serve such a handsome fella.
Yeah, with tail feathers like that, you can serve me any day.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll come back sometime.
You betcha. All right, sweet cheeks, see you around, all right?
And I grab Harvey's wing.
We winging again.
We
Wing
walk
up.
off.
Okay.
And we grab Vinny on the way out.
Okay,
I'm
nice.
just asking the
All
movie
right.
I'd leave too.
And that is the close of scene 3. As we open up our final scene, you make your way back across town, having successfully brought the half map and half key. And as you press into the door of the Squeakeasy that you know to be the Scrappy Squeaker, you step inside to find 3 burly pigeons all standing around a chair on which Ms. Donnie is tied and gagged. You're gonna tell us where the rest of it is. You're gonna tell us, Dottie, Dorothy, Havari. Tell us where the map and key are.
Vinny's just gonna go, whoa, what's going on here?
They turn to you, and one of them steps forward, brandishing his fists, ready to fight.
Whoa, hold up. We were just sent here. Birdo, tell him about it.
Right. We were just sent here from the. What was the bar name?
From Flappy's.
Flappy's, right? We were just sent straight from Flappy's, from the men, the birds themselves.
We were sent here to prove ourselves. We were sent here to
Exactly.
get the parts.
And see, here's the other parts. See, here's our proof. We're here to, and I sort of like hold them up in front of so Miss Dottie can see that we have it, and I like hide it back under. We're here to help you. So just let us sort of take care of this, and you can flap away.
All 3 of you roll me a study check.
Study.
Okay, I'm gonna spend some stress points.
I can spend a stress point for you if you'd like.
Yes, please.
2 1s and 2 6s.
3 1s and 2 4s.
Whoa, Harvey, you're
Nice.
studying.
2 5s, 2 4s, so a pair.
Okay, all right. So, you guys, with your lovely successes, well done across the board. You recognize that the other 2 birds are Ray and Tito from earlier, but you don't know the 3rd bird.
Do they seem to recognize us?
You're in bird costumes, not at all.
Oh, that's right.
Sick.
That's right.
Sick. Good.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do in this situation.
Wait, so what is their reaction to Harvey's?
So the other 2 birds turn towards you and they go, "We haven't seen you around. What part of you what part do you have in this?"
Listen, we're new in town. We keep telling people this. But my good friend here, Berto, he likes to prove himself. So we got us this job to prove ourselves. If we get the other piece of the map in the key, then your boss lets us get some work. You know what I'm saying? We're looking to make some cash. He was unhappy with the service of your other person, and so he thought we could do the job. So we're here to do the job. Now you're getting in the way of us doing the job. We're not going to get any more work, so you're getting in between us and our future dough. You get what I'm saying?
What he
Exactly.
said.
roll a strong arm for me.
Oh boy.
Whoa. Do you need a dice?
I'll give you a die.
I'll give you a dice
Thank
too.
you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay.
This is teamwork.
Yeah, it is.
So.
A pair of 3s.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Okay. With that, you managed to threaten them quite thoroughly with your "get out of my ways." And the pigeon in front of you kind of crosses his raised fists into across the arms, and he goes, "What are you working for, Pick?
Of course.
Piece of garbage. That ain't who you want to be working for in this town. You should know better than that. I get it that you knew, but damn. What are you, stupid?
Well, we are pigeons.
Calling yourself dumb?
Oh, I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses. I'm an insightful gal.
We're smarter than these dumb rats.
I see. Well,
Oh, who do you work for?
That's a great question.
none of your business.
I
Well,
think
I
it
just wanna
became
know-
our business when you
What a-
tried to steal our job.
Mm.
You ever heard of Ray?
No.
No.
Have we heard of Ray?
Yeah, he was the big pigeon from
Oh,
the
okay.
park.
Yeah, we heard of Ray.
Yeah, we had amnesia, but now we don't. So what's it to ya? God!
Didn't you hear we're new in town? We don't know nobody.
No.
We were sitting over on the bench.
Street spots.
You're telling me you know Ray and you chose to work for Pick?
No,
Doesn't offering work.
we like to play
You
the
must be
field.
dumb. Ugh. Well, I'll make you a deal, pigeon to pigeon, since you knew. Take me up on the offer, hand over the map and the key. We won't kill you. And you can come work for Big Ray. It's up to you.
That's not part of the plan that we agreed to. And I raise my fists.
Okay. You see them both step forward from behind the 3rd pigeon, and they all put up their fists. You're each going to take on one of them in 3 rounds of fisticuffs. You will be
Nice.
rolling scrap unless you can think of something else. We're going to start with Vinny, go to Harvey, and then Danny. So,
Ooh.
Vinny, are you just fisticuffing, or are you trying to do something else in your first round?
I'm gonna attempt to grab a bottle from the bar to smash it over
Oh.
the pigeon's head.
Oh!
So with that,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to roll scurry for me to see if you can make it to the bar.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 2 stress points right away to
I'll,
get an extra die.
Okay, go for it.
I'll give you an extra die too if you need it.
That is wonderful. That would put me at 5.
Okay.
Well, how are you doing with stress though? How are you handling your stress?
I'm not that.
Okay.
I'm stressed.
I'm more excited than nervous. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, I got another pair of threes.
Another pair of threes. Okay.
Yeah.
You managed to make it over to the bar and reach behind, and it takes you a couple of seconds to find a bottle that's worthy of using. But you do manage to grab one and turn around. Go ahead and roll me a scrap roll to
All
defend
right.
yourself with this bottle.
All right, let's see how this goes. Pair of fours.
Hey!
Okay, so you manage to turn just as he goes to deck you, and you put the bottle up, and he punches right into it and gets glass all up his arm. And you now have a shattered half bottle in your hand. Your hand is
Nice.
drenched in this liquor, but you have it ready to stab or punch or do whatever you want with in your next round. Next up, we're gonna pop over to Harvey. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see sort of what Vinny did and go over to the instruments and maybe grab an instrument to like bring it down on one of the birds.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
go
hate
ahead
Frankie
and-
Swiss.
Yeah.
Grab the standing base.
Throw
Go
you,
for
Miss
a slap.
I'm gonna
Go ahead
slap
and roll
this-
me a scurry check to see how quickly you can run over to the instruments,
Good thing
and then
I
we'll
have-
follow it up with a scrap roll.
I think I have 5 in scurry. 3 2s. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay, so you definitely get over there and grab a large banjo.
And then I'm gonna add some stress to make sure my scrap roll is pretty good.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll for that. And then I got 3 6s.
Very nice.
Hey.
Absolutely. You turn and you just wham this guy across the face as he goes to punch you, and he misses, but you do not miss. And this guy is physically spinning just a little bit from being whacked so hard, and it lets out a shrill tring as it hits him. Then we are popping over to Danny. What would you like to do?
So I'm not trying to hit this pigeon. I'm trying to dodge out of the way and get to Dottie and start to untie her so that
Okay.
she can assist us in the fight.
So you're gonna do a scout roll and then a scrap roll to defend her / help her.
So scout, choose.
Mhm.
And then I will use 2 stress points for my scrap roll.
Okay.
I can offer a die if you like.
I'd love that.
Okay.
3 2s.
3 2 is awesome. Yeah, absolutely. You manage
Wow.
to duck under this guy as he swings, and you just whoop go right under him and leap forward to start untying Dottie. And you do. You begin to do that. Back up at the top of the round, Vinny, what are you doing?
All right. So the pigeon fighting. I'm gonna try and stab with the broken bottle.
Oh my god.
Oh, the drama!
Go ahead and give me a scrap roll, please.
All right. I am going to spend a die.
I'll give you a
Are you
point.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you a point too.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Max me out here. Here we go. Oh, there goes a die. All right. We roll a different one. Oh my goodness. 4 5s.
Very nice, very nice. You
Yeah.
absolutely do. As this guy is recovering from his glass in the wing, you manage to stab him right in the chest, and he wails out with a squeak as the bottle gets crammed into his chest and sticks out that way.
Ooh.
Popping
Ooh.
over, we are back to Harvey. Harvey, what would you like to do?
How's Danielle's bird sort of doing? Is it getting close to Danielle, or is it?
It just missed from the first dodge that she had done, but it's just a little bit confused. It's not injured at all.
Okay, so the one I just attacked is probably injured, and I would assume.
Mhm.
And so I'm gonna try to do like a leaping jump using my newfound feathers to just bring it down on top of Danielle's bird that's chasing her.
Awesome. So go ahead and do me a scurry roll and
Okay.
scrap roll, please.
Okay. Scurry's pretty good. I got nothing from Scurry.
Oh,
Okay.
I can give you. I'll give you a die.
I'm a
Okay.
hero! I'll give you a die!
I maxed out with just one die. So
Okay.
Okay.
How much stress are you at, Daniel?
Halfway there.
Okay.
I've used
Okay,
5
I'll
at
do
this
it.
point.
I'll do it.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
a pair of 1s. So
Okay.
well, wait, and I got a pair of 2s as well. Oh, and a pair of 5s. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Rad. Okay.
Yeah.
So you managed to hear this "my hero" as you're leaping through the air, and you just land on this guy comically. His head goes right through the banjo, and as you're falling down, you manage to pull the neck of the instrument as you go, and he's boom knocked back onto the ground with a banjo around his neck.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, and then we're back to Danny. What would you like to do, my dear?
Keep untying Dottie.
Okay, go ahead and let's go with let's go scrap just because that is defending.
Okay. 2 1s.
2 1s. Okay. You're struggling and you don't manage to make too much progress, to be honest with you. You're a little bit nervous and
opposable
watching
thumbs.
everything else. It's very difficult, especially in this
Right.
pigeon costume.
You're all feathers.
So next up, we're back to Vinny. What would you like to do?
Okay, is this guy still alive? He's still
He's
kicking?
hurting big time.
Okay. Could I first try to scare him off verbally? Like, just like,
Sure.
hey, you've got get out or you're getting bumped off. type of
Sure.
deal.
Go ahead and do a strong arm to threaten and intimidate.
Okay, let's see.
I'll give you a dice if you need it. You think you need it?
I only have 3, so
Yeah,
I
I'll give you a
might-
dice. I'll give you a dice.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm stressed, y'all.
2 5s, that works.
But, okay, yeah, absolutely. That definitely works. So you are looking this wounded bird in the eye because it's going like this at you. And you manage to just look at it in the eye and give it this gnarly look as you yell at him to get out of here. And he bolts for the door and runs outside. And you are now down to 2 people in the room. And popping back up to Harvey, what are you doing?
Okay, so how's the bird that I just smashed through? Is he done for the count?
Busy and yeah, very, very much so out of it. At this
Okay.
point.
I'm gonna try to go help Danielle untie Miss Dottie.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a scrap roll to defend.
Okay. 4. Okay.
Do you need any extra dice?
I know because I got 3 5s.
Yeah.
There you
Nice.
go.
Yes.
Good. Absolutely, it definitely works. You you run up and you see that Danny is really struggling, especially with this bird costume on, and she's getting very panicked with this whole situation. But you manage to be in full control, especially with her bolstering from earlier, and you go, "Don't worry about it, I got it." And you start untying, and it's her arms are now free, and now Miss Dottie is also helping you. And then to finish this out, please tell me what you would like to do, Danny.
I want to try and intimidate the last 2 birds out of here. I want to go. You saw what your friend did. Get out of here before you're dead meat.
Go ahead and roll me 2 strong arm checks.
Okay, I'm gonna spend.
I can give you a die.
Okay.
I can give you a die, but I'm real stressed.
Okay, so I'll do 1 die for one die for the other.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, the first one, 2 2s.
Okay.
Second one, 2 5s.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. With the successes from earlier, you are rewarded with this situation, and you managed to turn around, and just the whipping around of your whole body and staring down these already wounded birds, they both are quaking and bolt for the door.
What?
Nice.
And
You
don't come back.
You all have managed to collect the map, the key, and save Miss Dottie and the Squeakeasy. Well done!
Yay!
Miss Dottie looks over at all of you graciously and thanks you each personally. And she manages to call for some of her street friends to go rough and tumble up some of those birds who gave you a hard time this evening. And you managed to have saved the Squeakeasy once again.
I wanna.
Well
wait,
done.
One more thing. I turn to Harvey and I go, you don't want to spend the night on the street. It's so cold. It's so lonely. Come up to my place, why don't you?
And I scurry up.
Oh goodness.
And then I give a wink to the camera as like it zooms in.
In the epilogue credit scenes, you see that Vinny is back to his usual self at the bar. Danny is performing every night, every week, with the failures and shortcomings of the previous Gouda boys. And there seems to be a third apartment available for one Mr. Harvey Rodent, the new barback and messenger boy for this Squeakeasy, and marketing genius, might I say. And with that, we conclude this Squeakeasy game. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in to We're Only Going to Do This Once, and I am so grateful that you all were here to play with me. Thank you all so much. I'm your game master, Erin. We're all going to sign off and let them plug as much as they'd like. So we'll start with Brenden this time.
Okay, wow, that was really fun. Oh my gosh. First of all, thank you, everyone. That I couldn't have had a better night, so I appreciate it. But if you want to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at Bendrens, BENDRENS. And if you want to follow me on TikTok, sort of doing a bunch of stuff over there, Bendren with no S at the end. So yeah.
Very nice, awesome. And Daniel, go for it.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun, guys. It was really good. I don't have any personal social media. I mean, I do, but I don't post anything, so don't follow me there. I am one half of the team that's responsible for Arcane Wares. So if you're interested in D&D and fantasy-inspired streetwear, you can check out Arcane Wares on Twitter, Instagram, our website, all of that good stuff. But that's it.
Wonderful. And Reed, would you like to sign us out?
Of course. Hello, everybody. Once again, my name's Reed. You can find me on TikTok at DND5E. You can also follow We're Only Going to Do This Once on our socials. You can find us on Instagram at WOGDTO. Same way the Twitch is spelled. You can also find us on Twitter. We also have a Discord. We'd love to connect with you. We'd love to have you on a future episode. Thank you all so much for watching.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Have a kick-ass weekend and wonderful start to your week. We love you all, and don't forget, we're only going to do this once. All right, good night, everybody.
Thank you.